Hi guys! Again, we are in Math with Teens. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel, Math with Teens. So we are now in operations on radical expressions, the continuation of our discussion of addition and subtraction and also multiplication, and we are now in division of radicals. In division of radicals, one radical can be divided by another only when the dividend and the divisor are of the same order. So in symbol, we have square root of a over square root of b is equal to the square root of a over b. Or, if we have cube root of a over cube root of b is equal to the cube root of a over b. Same order means the same indices. Okay, so I will give you an example of division of radicals. So we have square root of 24 divided by square root of 6. So square root of 24 divided by square root of 6 is equal to the square root of 24 over 6. And 24 over 6 is 4. So that is square root of 4. So we have to simplify. The answer is square root of the square root of 4 is equal to 2. So the final answer is 2. Okay, number 2. So we have cube root of 48 a raised to 5 divided by cube root of 6a squared. So we need to write in cube root of 48 a raised to 5 over 6a squared. So we need to divide the whole number, the number. So 48 divided by 6. So 48 divided by 6 is 8. And a raised to 5 divided by a squared is a cube. So that we have cube root of a cube. And we have the perfect cube. So what is the cube root? So the cube root of 8 is 2. And the cube root of a cube is a. So the final answer is 2a. Okay, number 3. So square root of 7 over square root of 5 rather over square root of 7 is equal to square root of 5 over square root of 7 times square root of 7 over square root of 7. This is the rationalizing the denominator. So we cannot divide the 5 over 7, so we need to use the rationalizing. So square root of 5 times square root of 7 is square root of 35. Then square root of 7 times square root of 7 is square root of 49. Then we simplify the denominator. So we have square root of 35 over 7 because the square root of 49 is 7. So square root of 35 over 7 is the final answer. Number 4. So we have 4 square root of 2 divided by or over 2 square root of 3. So we need to separate this. So 4 over 2. Then square root of 2 over square root of 3. Multiplying by square root of 3 both. So we need to rationalize the denominator. So 4 over 2. So 4 over 2 is 2. Then square root of 2 times square root of 3 is square root of 6. Then square root of 3 times square root of 3 is square root of 9. So what will be the answer? So 2 times square root of 6 is 2 square root of 6, then square root of 9 is 3. So 2 square root of 6 over 3 is the final answer. Okay, how about in number 5? So in number 5, square root of 50 plus square root of 98 all over square root of 2. So we need to separate this. So square root of 50 over square root of 2. Then square root of 98 over square root of 2. Then square root of 50 over square root of 2 is square root of 25. So just divide 50 divided by 2 is 25. And 98 divided by 2 is 49. So that is square root of 49. And square root of 25 is 5. Then square root of 49 is 7. So 5 plus 7 is 12. So this is the final answer. Guys, did you follow? Okay, number 6. 15 square root of 75 divided by 5 square root of 3. So, we need to divide 15 divided by 5 is 3. Then 75 divided by 3 is 25. Square root of 25. Then what is the square root of 25? And that is 5. So 3 times 5 become 15. And that is the final answer. 15. Okay, we are now in example number 7. Square root of 2 divided by cube root of 2. So you will see that our indices are not the same. This is 2 and this is 3. So if they are not the same, we use the rule of getting the same denominator. So we need to write that into rational exponent first. So square root of 2 can be written as 2 raised to 1 half. And cube root of 2 can be written as 2 raised to 1/3. We need to get the LCD of 2 and 3. So the LCD is 6. Okay, that is 6. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 3 times 1 is 3. 6 divided by 3 is 2 times 1 is 2. After that, get the radical form, transform. So we have 6 root of 2 cubed, and this is now is 6 root of 2 squared. So if we divided the radical, we need to subtract the exponent. Okay, so 6 root of 2 cubed divided by 6 root of 2 squared is 6 root of 2 only because 3 minus 2 is 1. So final answer is 6 root of 2. Or if you are in this step, 2 raised to 3 sixths divided by 2 raised to 2 sixths, you just subtract the exponent. Subtract the numerator. So 3 minus 2 is 1. So 2 raised to 1 6 and you need to transform into radical. That is the 6 root of 2. And that is the final answer. Our next example of division of radicals is using the conjugate pair. Rationalize the denominator and multiply with radicals. Okay, the conjugate pair is the inverse of the radical. So, for example, we have 3 all over 3 plus square root of 2. So, we need to copy our given. So, copy our given. This is our given. Then, multiplying by the conjugate pair. So, the conjugate pair, we need to look for the denominator. So, this is 3 plus square root of 2. The conjugate pair is 3 minus square root of 2. So, the inverse of the sign. So, if this is 3 plus square root of 2, the conjugate pair is 3 minus square root of 2. If your given is 3 minus square root of 2, so the conjugate is 3 plus square root of 2. So, we need to multiply both numerator and the denominator. So, let us multiply now. 3 times 3. The answer is 9. 3 times negative square root of 2 is negative 3 square root of 2. Then, at the denominator, 3 times 3 is 9. Then, square root of 2 times negative square root of 2 is minus 2. So, the final answer now is 9 minus 3 square root of 2. Then, 9 minus 2 is 7. So, 9 minus 3 square root of 2 all over 7 is our final answer. Okay? Okay, our next example in using conjugate pairs. So, if you have 1 plus square root of 7 all over 2 minus square root of 7, so just copy the given. And the conjugate pair of 2 minus square root of 7 is 2 plus square root of 7. So, let us multiply now. So, 1 times 2 is 2. Okay? So, multiplying of binomial. Then, 2 times square root of 7 is 2 square root of 7. Then, yung outer, 1 times square root of 7 is square root of 7. Then, the last term, square root of 7 times square root of 7 is square root of 49. The denominator, 2 times 2 is 4. Okay? Negative square root of 7 times positive square root of 7 is negative square root of 49. So, we will simplify. So, copy 2. Then this is the same radicand. So same radicand to, we need to combine. 2 plus 1 is 3 square root of 7 plus square root of 49 is 7 all over 4 minus 7. Then combine 2 and 7. So 2 plus 7 is 9. Plus copy the 3 square root of 7 all over 4 minus 7 is 3. So 9 plus 3 square root of 7 all over negative 3. So this is not the final. So we can simplify the numerator and the denominator. We can simplify or get the lowest term. So 9 divided by negative 3 is negative 3. 3 divided by negative 3 is negative 1 square root of 7. So that our final answer is negative 3 minus square root of 7. Okay guys, that's all for today. Hope you will learn a lot in our topic of division of radicals. Thank you for watching and God bless.